Would you be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track? You can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I do it all 'cause I'm feeling so good. Yeah. What's on the other side of inhibition? Ooh, I do it all 'cause I'm feeling so cool.
But now that I'm gone, you want me back. Yeah, again. New Orleans. Watch I look, I'm jugging. Dissect your hand if your hand am I putting, put two in your man if your man keep a looking. Act like a poop, your bitch get tookin'. I'm not the type to go fuck with them niggas who fuck with them niggas who stay on some fish. Oh, young and trapping out the bando, from the ceiling fan to the damn floor, trying to stack my money up, cause that's the only way we can go. Tell my mama that I'm okay, see the money coming through the doorway. Got a bad bitch with a lot of money, that's foreplay. Okay, they watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me. They watching me, they watching me, they watching me.
So introducing the We Are City Worldwide Fan Channel Club Membership Scheme. It's a chance for you guys to support the channel just a little bit more. In this video, this short little video, I'm just going to explain to you what it is, what you'll get from each of them, and will it affect the channel? That's probably the main question you guys are thinking of. Of course, you guys want to know, will it affect the channel? I'll answer that straight away. No, nothing on the channel will change. Everything will be exactly the same. It already is. Nothing's changing. This membership scheme, this club, the We Are City Club, is just a little bit extra for you guys if you want to, really support the channel and just get a little bit extra. And in that case, you'll be paying. So I'll tell you what it is and what you'll get for each one. So the We Are City Bronze Club, this is our, first starting tier of membership. And to be part of the Bronze Club, it would be 99p a month, a pound a month, really, £12 a year, that's all it is. And for that, you get the basics, but you do get a little bit extra than that. So you get the loyalty badges that I've created that are on screen now. So the longer you're a member, the better the loyalty badge gets, and eventually you can be a Champions League winner here with your Bronze Club. You can be get these, so you can use them in live streams, these custom emojis here. I've made a few of them. As you guys, start to become members, the more I can add. So these are the current ones at the moment that you guys can use. And then finally, one that is an exclusive thing just for you guys is career mode uncut gameplay, or any gaming video uncut gameplay. So when I put the videos out and you guys watch them, the gameplay is cut into highlights to keep the videos down to around 40 minutes. The gameplay will be uncut, so the video will be about an hour long, maybe a bit longer, and the gameplay is the full game. You can watch the full game, no highlights, no edits, get to see every little bit of action. That's what you get if you join the We Are City Bronze Club. So if you join the We Are City Silver Club, that would be $3.99 per month, a little bit more, but this is what I'd call our main membership scheme. This is the one you want to be on if you want the real extras. So you get, just like before, the loyalty badges, the custom emojis, and also the career mode uncut gameplay, but you get a lot more extra. You get early access to every single upload and every bit of content on this channel. So every time I upload a video, I tend to upload, sometimes I can be in 3 months advance, sometimes I can be in a few days advance, but every single time, as soon as I upload that video, you guys get to watch it. You watch it instantly. Never wait for a video ever again. They'll be right on your screen. You can even watch them as box sets and maybe watch a full season if you wait a few weeks, where some people will only be 3 or 4 episodes in. If you're our Silver Club member, you can watch a full box set possibly of the We Are City career mode gaming episodes or so on. You also get a little bit extra than that. You get an exclusive career mode series, a career mode series that only you as Silver Club and above Gold Club members will get to see. That is something which is pretty exciting. A series just for you guys, a series that won't be on the channel at all. You also get a monthly live Q&A where you guys get to ask me about the ongoings on the channel, what's going off the channel and so on, and give your input on whether you think that we should do a certain thing or not. You guys are really important. And also you get photos and status updates. So that is a little thing which is not massive, but every time I make a sign in the career mode or I do anything in career mode, you get to see it ages in advance. I'll take a picture, post it on the community tab, only for you guys as members to see, to know what is happening behind the scenes here on the channel. And finally, our highest tier of membership will be to join the We Are City Gold Club. £5.49 per month. You may say that is quite steep, but listen to the extras you get on this. You get the badges and the custom emojis. You get the early access to every single upload. You get the career mode uncut gameplay. You get monthly live Q&As just like the silver level. You get exclusive career mode series, but just a bit more than that. You get member polls, you get shout outs in videos. Your name will be mentioned in our videos. You will be ingrained in the DNA of this channel. And then finally, you get live commentary on non-Man City matches. So I do live commentary on the City games. You guys will be able to listen to me do live commentary together with you, sharing non-Man City matches. So we'll put out a schedule. You guys, the gold members, will pick which games you wish me to do the commentary on, and I'll do a commentary on one of those games which you guys get to watch along with me. It's really exciting if you're a gold member. I know that a gold member is a massive change. Silver members where you want to be, really. That's our main one. Gold members just a little bit extra for, suppose, you super fans who want to support the channel. And honestly, it is really appreciated if you join any level of our club's bronze, silver or gold club. That extra exclusive content you guys will get. Now, I've looked at what other creators have done with their memberships, and I think I am offering way more than a lot of them are. You get, bang for your buck, as they say. I'm trying to offer as much as I can for the lowest price possible, because I believe you guys deserve that here on the channel. So nothing changed on the channel. Membership scheme is now live. Please go ahead. If you want to be a member of the We Are City channel, if you want to join the club, then join it. Your support is really appreciated. Hello, welcome back to the We Are City channel. We're back here, Manchester City take on Leicester City today. It's good to have you guys here. A few people already in the live comments. We've got Velocity Clip saying yes, he is here. Adjan is here. He's predicted a 2-0 already. 78% of you believe that Julian Alvarez will score today. And Ninja Turtle says a 4-0 win for City and a KDB goal. Let's hope that's the way it's going to be. City versus Leicester is around 10 minutes away to kick off. Just over 10 minutes away to kick off now. And I can't wait. I cannot wait to see how City perform in this game. I think I did miss the Borussia Dortmund game. I didn't do a match day review. I won't do a match day review to, sort of talk about a game that I haven't seen. I didn't see the Borussia Dortmund game, so I didn't comment on it. But I will do on this one afterwards. We will be doing a match day review for this one. Interestingly enough here, some interesting things that I've seen. Cole Palmer is considered not fit today. He's injured, and so is Erling Haaland. I don't even know what Palmer's done to be injured, but he seems to get injured way too often, does Cole Palmer, for my liking. But let's go through the City team. So it's on your screen right now. I assumed City would wear the away kit today, but they've come in the third kit for some reason. But this is City side we're going to go with. It's Ederson in goal. A back four for Manchester City. John Stones at right back from injury. Joao Cancelo at left back. And Laporte and Akanji at the partnership. It is Rodri, Kevin De Bruyne and Ilkay Gundogan, the midfield three. Captain Gundogan, then Grealish on the left. Bernardo Silva on the right today. And Julian Alvarez through the middle. Strong side for City, really. But, I mean, no Haaland, no Partey, perhaps. Missing some of our key players. And I think, we have to not underestimate Leicester City. A lot of people seem to think that Leicester City have been playing poorly, which they have done at the start of the season. But I must mention their last 3 games, it's been a 4-0 win, a 2-0 win, and a 4-0 win. No goals conceded in the last 3 games. The Leicester come out with the back 5 today. We'll go through that in a second, but we'll go through the subs for City. Ortega on the bench, Carson, Rico, Lewis, Nathan Ake, Ruben Diaz, Josh Wilson-Esbrand, Sergio Gomez, Riyad Mahrez, and Phil Foden also. So let's have a look at what Leicester City have in their team. Is it Stones right back or Akanji? Just asking, some sources say Stones, and you are also, you and some say Akanji. I assume it will be Stones at right back. I think Stones is much better there than Akanji. Akanji is much better at centre back than he is at right back. That makes sense, doesn't it? Let's have a look at the Leicester City line. They've come with a back 5 today, so they have changed things a little bit as Brendan Rodgers, I think, gone defensively, and understandably. So it's a front 3 of Barnes, Vardy and James Maddison. Now, Jamie Vardy has not been as prolific this season by any means, but he loves a goal against Manchester City, and it wouldn't surprise me if we see a goal for Jamie Vardy against Manchester City. Dewsbury Hall in the midfield with Yuri Tillemans, who is a very, very good player. Been off form last season, but starting to find his form. Scored an absolute screamer the other day. And then it could be a back 5, it could be a back 4 for Leicester City. Castagna could be playing right wing with Barnes on the left wing, Maddison in behind Vardy. But it looked like a back 5 from the way Leicester City registered it. So it is Castagna, Soyuncu, Armati, new signing Faze, and James Justin in that back 5. Danny Ward in goal. Ward's not the best of goalkeepers, so perhaps City could test him today. If you got in our fantasy football league, I hope you didn't captain Erling Haaland, or you will be very, very disappointed. I didn't captain Erling Haaland because I suspected he would be injured today. So luckily Erling Haaland isn't in my team. He is in my team, but he's not captain today anyway. I think Harry Kane is. What you said when you said Tillemans, I got 2 to 5 vibes. Tillemans is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Achukwu Stanley says it's Barnes. Barnes on the left hand side, is it? Barnes on the left hand side, Castagna on the right hand side. I'm not sure how exactly. Barnes. I don't think I said Barnes, but if I did, apologies. Barnes on the left-hand side, and it could be Castagna on the right-hand side. Castagna's a very versatile player, isn't he? Signed from Atalanta a few years ago for Leicester City, so I'd be interested to see who they're going with. My fantasy team, I've got Harry Kane captain today, and Trent Alexander-Arnold vice-captain against Leeds United, hoping he gets a couple of goals. I've got Grealish in my team as well. Let's see how he does. So that is the Leicester City side. Key battles there today. You'd say Barnes against John Stones, wouldn't you? You'd say Vardy against Akanji and Laporte. I think they'll keep Jamie Vardy quiet, actually. But I'm not quite sure. Oh, you mean I've spelt the Barnes name wrong. Sorry. Apologies for that. Sometimes I make mistakes in the lineups there. But yeah, Harvey Barnes on the left-hand side. You're right, Achikwu. It is Harvey Barnes. He could get in the England squad, perhaps. England are going to list a provisional 55-man squad. Apparently, the rumours are that Cole Palmer is in there, and so is Rico Lewis, which shows that Gareth Southgate is predicting we see those young players in the Manchester City team in the future, isn't he? And I suppose, Rico Lewis, 17 years of age, getting game time for Manchester City, he's going to be highly rated, isn't he? He's going to be very highly rated by the England setup. And he's on the bench today for Manchester City, along with Josh Wilson-Esbrand, another one who has said this week he sees his inspiration as, what's he called now? Alphonso Davies. And that, to me, is exciting. If he plays like Alphonso Davies, City will be very happy with Josh Wilson-Esbrand. Adrian says, you heard about what happened to our ex-player Pablo Mari horribly? Yeah, he's had some back surgery, hasn't he, now? Not just Pablo Mari, you have to say as well. Plenty of people involved in that just terrible massacre that has happened. 6 people stabbed in a mass stab in Italy. There is some idiots around, isn't there? Awful people, and just so many awful things happen in the world, don't they, unfortunately? Just, you wish it didn't happen, but they just seem to happen too often. They seem to happen way too often. Who do you think's going to be man of the match today, before even the game starts? Who do you think's going to be the key player? Is it Julian Alvarez? Is it going to be Jack Grealish on that left-hand side, Bernardo Silva on the right-hand side? Is that the way City line up as well? We're not entirely sure. That's the way City line up. Like you said, some are saying perhaps Akanji at right back. Some are saying perhaps Stones at right back. I very much believe it will be John Stones at right back. I don't think it will be Manuel Akanji. Cancelo seems to be at left back quite a lot. Brendan Rodgers here in a pre-match interview says he hoped that Haaland played against City because he's one of the best players, but he's actually been obviously pre-match interview, and he said that I'd be lying if I said I wasn't sliding on my knees when I heard Haaland wasn't playing. So Brendan Rodgers is very happy that Erling Haaland misses out, and you would be as a manager, wouldn't you? Erling Haaland, we know how prolific he's been. Big miss for Manchester City though, Haaland, and Julian Alvarez has got to step up now, hasn't he? He's got to step up and do the business for City. The Spider, as they call him, and let's hope he can do. Let's hope he can step up. Pep Guardiola, I don't think he's overthought things today, but I have to say I'm not entirely happy with the team sheet. I think it's a weak team for Manchester City in the grand scheme of things. I think, Phil Foden's a big miss. I don't know why Foden isn't starting. I would have started Foden ahead of perhaps Ilkay Gundogan in the midfield, Bernardo Silva. But we'll see how it does. Maybe Jack Grealish is going to impress today again. I know that he had a good run of games, didn't he, Jack Grealish? And then he seemed to have dropped off after that for a while. And that is worrying that he has dropped off after 4 or 5 good games. But Grealish today against Leicester, chance to shine again starting. And I think he can do the business, can Jack Grealish, for us today. I think he can do. I think he can be the exciting player on the left-hand side for us. Let's see what the percentage is. Still 88% you think Julian Alvarez will score today, which is great to see. So the players in the tunnel now. The entertainers, goals per game. Leicester City in 45... Well, he scored 45 goals this far this season. The second top goal scorer with Manchester City with 47. So City got a 4.27 goals per game stat. As for Leicester City, 4.25. So not that far off each other. Maddison has been in wonderful form, hasn't he? Surely he goes to the World Cup for England, James Maddison. He's been brilliant. And it looks like Spain could have a Laporte and Sergio Ramos partnership at the back. That would be interesting. I'd like to see that. Ramos apparently is in Luis Enrique's squad. So out come the Manchester City players, out come the Leicester City players to face each other today. So Soyuncu back in that Leicester City side. I mean, he looked like he was on his way to Galatasaray, didn't he? Or Fenerbahce or someone like that this summer. And I thought, what a drop-off for Soyuncu, who was considered one of the best players, centre-backs anyway, in the Premier League. But he's back in that Leicester City side, and he starts today in this back three for Leicester. I think they were hoping he would be the one who was looking after Erling Haaland. Haaland isn't there. Agent says I'm scared of Maddison and his free kicks, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, he's a wonderful set-piece taker. So we'll go through it again. They're saying a back five on the TV as well. So Danny Ward in goal, Castagne, Faiz, Amati, Soyuncu and James Justin, the back five. A midfield four of James Maddison, Yuri Tillemans captain, Dewsbury Hall and Harvey Barnes. And then at striker, it is the man who loves scoring goals against Manchester City. It is Jamie Vardy. He starts up top for Leicester. And surely he does get a few goals today. I feel like that is just in his remit, isn't it, for Vardy to score goals. As for Manchester City, this side on screen, Ederson back in there today instead of Ortega. Perhaps after that goal that was conceded against Brighton, which was poor from Ederson, I thought, maybe, just maybe, Ortega's going to get his chance. It doesn't work that way. Ederson gets back in goal today. Akanji, Stones, Laporte and Joao Cancelo the back four. They're saying Akanji at right back on the television here, but I do think it will be Stones. It's De Bruyne, Rodri and captain Ilkay Gundogan in the midfield three. Bernardo Silva, Julian Alvarez and Jack Grealish the front three. Bernardo still performs off that right hand side, doesn't he? Although I do prefer him through the middle, but he's had quite a few good performances on that right hand side for City. Let's see if he does again here today. So it's a 5-4-1 versus a 4-3-3 for City. Esbrand, Lewis, Foden, Mahrez, Gomez, Ake, Diaz, Carson and Ortega on the bench for City. Leicester City have the likes of Kelechi Iheanacho, ex-Manchester City player, of course, Luke Thomas, Dennis Prayet, Ayoze Perez, Patson Daka, Napoli's Mendy, Wilfred Ndidi, Mark Albrighton, and only one goalkeeper and Ives on the bench. I think it's worrying for City that we've got two goalkeepers on the bench today. That's sort of like one position thrown away, isn't it, I suppose, if we were to get a goalkeeper sent off and then a goalkeeper injured. It looked like City knew exactly what they were doing. So the game is 3 or 4 minutes away from kick-off. It is a Remembrance Sunday, I believe, or is it Remembrance Sunday today in the UK? But the wreaths of poppies are being brought out onto the field. He looks like David Luiz, isn't he, the Belgian phase? I expect him to get in the Belgian squad. And the poppies on the shirt today for Manchester City. Ashton says, I'm currently in Italy. My brother got signed by AC Monza. And he's also got interest from Napoli. I said once, if I remember good. Yeah, wow, that's very good. Monza, are they in the Serie A now? That Italian team, Monza. And are they sort of trying to get into Serie A? Are they in Serie A? I know they signed Stefano Sensi and a few people. I hate when the chat is quiet. Imagine, yeah, the chat is quiet. It's been quiet a few times. I suppose at the moment I've already been doing the commentary for the away games. And I think that is why maybe the chat is drops off a little bit. But of course, 28 minutes past 12 in the UK, 28 minutes past 1 in Europe. City is still 2 minutes away from kickoff. And I suppose people will join in for actual kickoff, won't they? Which is so close to happening now. I think they're taking a minute's silence on the field in memory of those that have lost their lives in all wars. And I think outside of wars as well, just in general. I tell you what, Leicester City have done a wonderful mosaic there, where the fans have held up cards. I think the City fans involved, and it's created like a poppy effect across the stands. That's a nice touch, isn't it? It's impressive, I think, when teams do that. Teams do little things like that. Very impressive. So they hold up the little cards here, and the colours of red and white to remember people that have died in wars and so on. Renault Cleo says, really? I don't know what you want, really, Renault. So a minute's silence held in memory of those who've lost their lives in plenty of wars. And this war's still going on, isn't it? And you think that countries and people and leaders would learn, wouldn't you, from past mistakes? But it just continues to happen, doesn't it? And it's terrible that so many people, people fighting to lose their lives as well. City in the third kit today, actually, which is a surprise. I expect them to be in the away kit, the black and red, but instead they are in the green, or the yellow, the neon, and the black. And the game is close to kick off now. A salute there from some of the soldiers from the past, I suppose. I doubt they're still in the army. Those guys look like they're in the 70s, but I assume they've fought in plenty of wars. So City versus Leicester City, moments away from kickoff. Jack Grealish on this left-hand side for City today. Can he impress? Picked ahead of Phil Foden. I assume Phil Foden's got a knock of some sorts, because I can't see why Phil Foden wouldn't start. I really don't. I can't see why he wouldn't start. We'll see if Stones at right back or Akanji is right back today as well, when we see the lineup, and it is, at the moment, not very clear. I think it's John Stones at right back. So City versus Leicester City. Referee is at the ready. Whistle in the mouth of, is it Andre Mariner today? It could be. And we have kickoff. If you want to time up your clock with our clock, if you can watch the game live, you can pause it. We have kickoff here in the first half, and City send it right. And John Stones is at right back. Manuel Akanji at centre back. So the prediction was right in that lineup. Stones right back. Akanji centre back. Good luck to your brother Ajim. You never know, you may see him play for Man City one day, says MK. That's very true. Imagine. Big possibility, isn't it? Once you're in football, anything is possible, I suppose. Here is Aymeric Laporte for Manchester City. Into Stones, who's drifted right into midfield alongside Rodri. That seems to be the way Pep Guardiola wants to do things at the moment. Tactically changing things. Grealish. Out to Cancelo. Stones and Cancelo playing very, very narrow, it seems. There's two holding midfielders alongside Rodri. Why'd they go to Bernardo Silva? Gundogan, Bernardo. Bernardo with a switcher play to Jack Grealish. Castagna reads it, nods it down to Maddison into Ilkay Gundogan, and Maddison foot through it, long ball, all the way through to Edison. Although Edison's way out of his box here. In the orange today, Edison. Laporte to Rodri on the halfway line. On this left-hand side, Rodri, Grealish, back to Rodri. And across to Manuel Akanji. Bernardo Silva. Support from Stones is very, very narrow. And Joao Cancelo. John Stones. Cancelo. Wide to Grealish again. Grealish on his own in this wide area. City up against the back five today, which is very hard to break down. City will know that. Cancelo. Nice ball behind to De Bruyne. Nods it on to Gundogan. Can't find him, and foot underneath it from James Justin away. But that was a nice ball by Cancelo. I have to say, City at the moment looking really good. Bernardo Silva keeps this one in from going out. Good header by Akanji, and Stones back down to Akanji. From what I know, I haven't seen the game against Dortmund. I only saw the highlights. City weren't so impressive. It was a slow game from City. And that is a disappointment, isn't it? But I suppose they go through top of the group for the game against Sevilla. Joao Cancelo. Into Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Switch a play out to Bernardo Silva. It's a lovely pass. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo. Still. Rodri clips one into the far post to Jack Grealish, who has to leave it. All City players are offside. Rodri apologises. Is City wearing the away kit today because I haven't wore it this whole season? Expect for Copenhagen Club America. They're not, Ruben. I expect them to wear the away kit today. But City are in the third kit, in fact. I don't know why they're in the third kit and not the away kit. Because I think the black and red wouldn't clash with the Leicester City blue and white. But they've gone with the third kit again. I don't know why the away kit is hardly being worn. No idea. Even more the third kit against Liverpool, didn't they? Maybe it's quite popular. Rodri, good header. Alvarez beaten it 2 by Fais. And a bit of an elbow in the back of Alvarez, who just jumps into Fais. And a foul by Alvarez on Fais because Alvarez jumped into him. That is strange refereeing, I have to say, to pull it back for that. It isn't Andrew Maris today. The referee is a referee I've never, ever seen before. So maybe he's new one. He looks very young, promoted to the Premier League, perhaps from the Championship. Let's see how he performs in a big game. So Yunchi for Leicester. Clipped in behind to James Justin, who beats Stones to it with his pace. Justin, brilliant. Cross in, off Stones, corner. No, it's a goal kick. Off Stones, back into Justin behind for a goal kick for City. City a little bit lucky there. Good pace by James Justin. He doesn't even clear it into Stones. He actually kicks it into his own foot by mistake. Vardy pressing. City had this play out from the back. Manuel Akanji. Akanji. And into Edison. Who do you think City should sign? Cavra or Mudryk, says Ruben. Well, there's more chance of signing Mudryk than Cavra. City will not sign Cavra. Cavra Elliott. It just won't happen. City will not deal with Napoli. It's a dream, and I know that obviously he might want to play for Manchester City, but City will not deal with Napoli. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. I think Rafael Leao, Moussa Diaby, probably higher on the list than those two players, in fact. Here is Stones. Manuel Akanji. Stones again. Gundogan and City very narrow. Cancelo far on this left-hand side. Joao Cancelo tries to smash her into the box here. Dealt with by Stones and back to Akanji. City look good so far, I have to say. City look pretty good so far. Rodri. Stones. Into Rodri again. Grealish playing more narrow today. I quite like that. Cancelo. Back he goes to Aymeric Laporte. Laporte. Stones. Stones into Akanji. Rodri in space here. Akanji looks for him. Vardy was reading that pass. Akanji again. Gundogan. Akanji. City playing in little pockets of space in the far right hand side. They look to switch it to the left. As Grealish comes in narrow. Cancelo's on the far left. Laporte. Back to Rodri. I think Diaz is falling on the pecking order at the moment. Stones under pressure on Dewsbury Hall. It was one of the best of passes into Stones and he miscontrolled it. Aymeric Laporte for Manchester City. Akanji and City start again on the halfway line. Every City player, barring Edison, is in the Leicester City half. Akanji. De Bruyne out far right hand side. Kevin De Bruyne back to Aymeric Laporte. So the movement from City is very fluid. We've seen Stones in attacking areas, De Bruyne in attacking areas, City all over the place here. Rodri. De Bruyne. De Bruyne crosses one in. It's massively, massively, massively overhit. And behind for a corner. Ruben says, in my opinion, if City don't win the Champions League this year, I feel they will never win it in the future. I think teams tend to win the Champions League when you least expect it, don't they? I think City are always expected to win the Champions League, and that's maybe why we don't. But when Chelsea have won it, the 2 times they've won it, they've had poor Premier League seasons, haven't they? I think City should have beat Chelsea in the final, though. That was a real poor Champions League final for Manchester City. Very disappointed with that one. Goal kick for City taken by for Leicester City taken by Danny Ward. I suppose they are still City. Straight to Rodri, who nods it right back to Soyuncu. He had time there, Rodri, to take that down. I didn't think he quite recognised that. Soyuncu goes back to Faze. But it's more of a back 4, I think, from Leicester. Amati playing right back, Castagna playing right wing, and Maddison playing in behind Vardy. Not quite the back 5 we're expecting, but in possession it's like that. But when they are out of possession, Maddison drifts out far to the right-hand side. Here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo. Still Bernardo Silva, having a bit of a run at Leicester here. De Bruyne back to Laporte. Into Jack Grealish on this far left-hand side. Grealish. Cancelo. Into Grealish again. Grealish goes back outside. Cancelo. Laporte. I mean, Laporte's in an attacking area as well here. Grealish, good play by City. Really nice movement. Rodri clips one out to Bernardo Silva. Takes on his chest confidently. James Justin tight to him. Bernardo. Tries to go into De Bruyne 2 or 3 times. In the end, it goes out for a throw into Leicester City. Bernardo Silva can't believe it. City can keep the press high here on this far right-hand side of the field. I have to say, I quite like the way City are playing it. I really do. I like the fluidness of it. I like the way we're playing a lot. James Justin on the throw-in, down to Soyuncu. And then straight out. Leicester are struggling to play out the press that City are putting on them. Soyuncu this time with an overhit pass. Bernardo throws it to Stones. And you think Haaland will break Shearer's goal record, says Ruben. I don't think so. I don't think he'll be in the Premier League long enough. I think 3 years at City and he'll be gone to Real Madrid. I think that is always it's just the way it's going to be. Manuel Akanji. Stones. Bernardo Silva. Back to John Stones. Again, bit of a miscontrol from John Stones. And into Laporte. Wide to Cancelo. Clips one into Gundogan. He tries to nod it. Oh, no, he does get a header on it pretty well, actually, on the spin. Tries to lift it over the top of Danny Ward. Easy save in the end, but invented a throw from Cancelo and Gundogan. Did his best there with a header. Best he could do. Soyuncu back to Ward. Pressure from Alvarez. Danny Ward. Actually, not a bad switch out to Castagna. Now they done. One back by Gundogan. Into De Bruyne. Through to Alvarez. Dealt with by James Justin. Cleared away. Maddison nods it down to Tielemans. Good play from those two. Castagna. Amati. Castagna. Little nutmeg on Jack Grealish through to Tielemans. Back to Castagna again. Leicester City play forward. Rodri, good interception. And great work from Aymeric Laporte. Here is Joao Cancelo. Cancelo. Skips inside Cancelo. Still going. Wide to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo. Up against Justin. Going to try and beat him. Bernardo, right-footed cross. Off James Justin behind for a corner for Manchester City. Bernardo going around the outside there. We're attempting to. Corner ball. 88% possession so far for Manchester City. Absolutely dominating this Leicester side. Very confident start from City. As we have 10 minutes on the clock here. Stones, Akanji, Rodri, Laporte. Big boys in there for Manchester City in the box. There is Kevin De Bruyne. Cross comes in. Headed away by Yuri Tielemans, the captain. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo swings one back in. Oh, a chance for Laporte. The ball just dropped before Laporte. Into the hands of goalkeeper Danny Ward. Not a bad attempt though. City have put quite a few balls into the box today, to be fair. Soyuncu. Ward. Under pressure from Alvarez. Lumps it long. Stones straight back down to Leicester City. Dewsbury Hall. Justin. Give him back to Stones. Leicester are struggling with the press. They really are struggling with the press of Manchester City so far. You can see by the reaction from Brendan Rodgers there. He's not particularly happy with how Leicester City are performing. Struggling to get the ball at all. Here's Laporte for City. Laporte. Akanji. Stones to the right of him. Stones. Taking his time here. Grealish is making runs. City making plenty of runs. Grealish is saying to Stones, why didn't you play it? Wide to Cancelo by Laporte. Joao Cancelo up against Castagna. Little step over from Cancelo. Left-footed cross. Blocked by Castagna. Throwing Manchester City on this far left-hand side now. Or is it a corner? Judging by the way Castagna's tucking in, I think he's won a corner. Joao Cancelo, well played. Quality with both feet, isn't he, Joao Cancelo? Can use both feet. Loves the outside of the boot pass, though, on that right foot. Leicester City didn't get the revamp they were looking for. Grealish on the corner here for City, interestingly. Plays it short to De Bruyne on the edge of the box. De Bruyne Onto his left foot, clips one in. Header by Rodri! Tipped over the bar by Danny Ward. I think he should have caught that, the Welshman. In the corner for City. Nicely worked by City. He's onside, Rodri. Does get a good header in it, actually. Good connection. I think the cross from De Bruyne is a little bit too narrow, I'd call it. Too short. City with a crossing again. Rodri gets his head on it, but away. Cancelo heads it back into the mixer. And away by Maddison. De Bruyne. Header to it. Oh, wide to Grealish. He can't do. Nearly a wonderful headed pass by KDB. It's a goal kick for Leicester City. Asteroid Meteors here. Great to have you. Says we haven't chance but need to take one. We are having chance that. We're putting a lot of balls into the box, which I quite like. I think we're playing very well. Very, very well. Sunchu. We're suffocating Leicester. I wonder if they can play out from it. Dewsbury Hall straight through to Stones. Leicester can't play it within the City press, but they are looking, Leicester, to pretty much counter-attack us. When Maddison and Tielemans get the ball, it's a very different story. Long ball over the top by Rodri. De Bruyne picks it up. De Bruyne on the shot. Drags it. Scuffs the shot wide with his left foot. Behind for a goal kick. But City are creating chances at ease at the moment. Testing that Leicester City back line time and time again. Faze this time with not the best of headers. Headed it down to his fellow countryman Kevin De Bruyne. Who on his weaker left foot just couldn't quite catch the ball quite how he wanted to. In the end he dragged it wide off the stud to the left foot. Goal kick Leicester City. 13 minutes played here. Danny Ward goes long. Leicester not trying to play out from the back anymore. Just trying to get the ball further forward. Amati wins the header. Rodri wins it back. Cancelo with a header and Rodri up over Vardy. Kanji clears it, no nonsense. Up to Grealish. Good touchdown by Grealish. That's brilliant from Jack Grealish. City back in possession. Rodri. Press from Dewsbury Hall. Then wide to John Stones. Stones forward for Manchester City. Into Bernardo Silva. Under pressure from Justin. Back he goes to Stones. Rodri. In behind, Rodri to Julian Alvarez, who's chasing this one. It's just a little bit too heavy for the Argentinian. Good ball though by Rodri. Nice idea, good run from Alvarez. Just couldn't find him, unfortunately. But it was close. Very close. Long by Leicester again. Dealt with by Akanji. Rodri. Gundogan back to Rodri. Drive City forward here, Rodri from midfield. Into John Stones. De Bruyne. De Bruyne's playing left, right, all over the place. De Bruyne, what a ball in behind to Julian Alvarez. He's onside here, Alvarez. Shot saved by Danny Ward. And apparently he's offside here, linesman says now. Nice ball by De Bruyne. Wonderful pass. Does Julian go early? He's onside, Alvarez. Referees give offside here, but he's onside. It's actually James Justin playing him on. Alvarez maybe should do a little bit better with the finish. Good save by Ward. But I think he would have been given onside from VAR. So Yunchu. Cleared as far as Rodri. Great first touch. Right to Bernardo Silva. Back to Stones. City have always got a passing option at the moment. Laporte, Cancelo. Grealish. One-on-one with Castagna. Back into Cancelo. Back in behind to Grealish. One-on-one with Castagna again, Grealish. Bad pass by Grealish. Still wins the ball back. Jack Grealish. Into Rodri. Good play from Grealish. Rodri again. Clip over the top to De Bruyne. De Bruyne pulls it back to Bernardo Silva, who hits one of the volley. Bernardo Silva off the feet of Danny Ward. Nice attempt from Bernardo. Stones. Bernardo again. City absolutely dominating Leicester here. Alvarez. Intercepted by Dewsbury Hall. Stones in there. Wins it back for City. Alvarez. Oh, just lost the ball there. Working hard, Julian. Ward. Have to go long here for Leicester. He does. Right down the middle to Jamie Vardy. Mamal Akanji holds him off. Laporte's behind Akanji. And City pick it up. Here's Rodri. Cancelo. Grealish still left of him. Also Ilkay Gundogan. Such a fluid approach from City today. Akanji. De Bruyne. Stones. Out to Grealish. Great pass by Stones. Grealish stops it dead. Good first touch. Into Cancelo. Cancelo again. Onto his left foot, back onto his right foot, looking for Grealish in space. They want Grealish in a one-on-one situation, City. De Bruyne. Nice swing in here. Rodri's in there. Rodri gets the header all wrong. Good swing in by De Bruyne. I think Rodri should do better. I think Rodri should do a lot better there. Just a little replay. De Bruyne there flicks the ball back with great flexibility to get his leg up that high. And then Bernardo hits it well. Ooh, nearly goes for the legs of Danny Ward. It's a good save with the feet. It's an odd one, isn't it, Danny Ward being the number 1 for Leicester, because he doesn't even start for Wales. It's Wayne Hennessy. Bernardo Silva. Great work. They're going to throw in Leicester City's way. De Bruyne can't believe it. He doesn't know how the referee's seen it that way. De Bruyne still with a black eye, actually. Soon-shoot. City press once again. Ward underneath it. Rodri with a good header. On as far as Dewsbury Hall under pressure from Bernardo Silva. Hall's going to go back to his goalkeeper. Ward again, long away. Vardy actually wins a header against the Kanji. Grealish, good work. Good work from Grealish. Cancelo into Gundogan. City back in possession again. We're winning it back really quickly. Very impressive. Here's Stones. De Bruyne. Gundogan. Oh, can't flick it around the corner. It's a foul on Ilkay Gundogan. Referee says no. Play on. Gundogan's limping here. Let's hope he's okay. Amati. Tillemans. Good play. Castagna. Got to work the ball forward though then, Leicester. Yuri Tillemans. On the turn is James Maddison. Under pressure from Kevin De Bruyne, who wins the ball back. He's got a foot on the ball, Kevin De Bruyne. That's poor refereeing. Very poor refereeing. And Kevin De Bruyne lets the referee know. De Bruyne gets his foot on the ball, does it? It wasn't a foul on Gundogan at the other end, but it's a foul when you do it to James Maddison. Well, this young referee, not to Premier League standards, but how many of the referees are, I suppose? What are Premier League standards? They're pretty low, aren't they, for refereeing? James Justin. Soon-shoot. Faze. Into Castagna. Back to Amati. Faze, Leicester City's first bit of possession really all game. Faze out wide to Justin. It's a good one. How Barnes it was. It was actually a good pass, but Barnes went first time with the header. He needed to just compose himself, take it on his chest, and then make the pass. He didn't do. And City in possession again. Laporte, Rodri. 87% passing accuracy for Manchester City so far. Leicester City, 65%. Grealish on his far left-hand side. Laporte. Into Akanji. Stones. Got Rodri in the centre there, Stones. He looks wide to Bernardo Silva instead. Bernardo. Back he goes to Manuel Akanji. Aymeric Laporte again. Who's brilliant on the ball. Aymeric Laporte, isn't he? Absolutely brilliant on the ball. Rodri. Into John Stones. Little clip over the top, wide to Laporte. That's a great pass. Into Cancelo. Cancelo beats Castagna, crossing with the left foot. Far post is Alvarez. Couldn't find him. De Bruyne on the chest here. KDB. Bernardo Silva. Back to De Bruyne. Good play by City. Stones, Bernardo. City in those little pockets of space. Ball into De Bruyne here. So Soyuncu is there. But it's a goal kick. De Bruyne just couldn't get on the end of it. De Bruyne into Alvarez. Lovely clip over by Bernardo Silva to De Bruyne. So Soyuncu, the strength to get across there. Just marshals De Bruyne out of play. Flies into Soyuncu. Dewsbury Hall. They've just got nowhere to pass, Soyuncu. You have to go long. Well read by Rodri. Well played by Rodri. Great interception. Here's Alvarez. Good tackle by Yuri Tillemans on Julian Alvarez, who took a heavy first touch. Tillemans, Maddison. Castagna. Gonna go forward now, Leicester, have they? And they go back again to the frustration, I think, of James Maddison there. Faze is just telling Soyuncu to calm down. Let's try and work this pass out, play out from the back. Castagna. Into Amati. Over the top here. Laporte with a good header. Rodri in possession and back to Akanji. Rodri. Stones. City looking to play forward here. At every opportunity, really. Trying to break down this Leicester side that are playing 5 at the back. Jack Grealish. Against Maddison. Little back heel into Cancelo. Laporte. I mean, Laporte and Akanji are pretty much in the box, nearly on the edge of the Leicester City box. City very, very attacking. Here's Laporte. Alvarez. Rodri. Grealish on the turn. Cancelo. Clipped in again. Falls to Alvarez, does it? No. Poor first touch. And the counter now with Dewsbury Hall. Good tackle by Alvarez, is it? And it's a free kick to Leicester City, which, to much the frustration of Julian Alvarez, he works hard and wins the ball off Dewsbury Hall. I don't think that's a foul at all. Gets across him. Tillemans. Nicely done. Kevin De Bruyne says he trusts Alvarez. We'll keep putting those passes through to him, Kevin. We'll have a chance. So he can shoot. Yeah, he has plenty of energy, doesn't he? Plenty of energy. He works very hard. Faze. Amati. Back to Faze. Sinchu. Tillemans in space. Frustration there. The centre-backs are not giving it into Tillemans. Amati. Faze again. Leicester work it across the back line a few times. Faze decides to drive his side forward brilliantly. Into Yuri Tillemans. Into Jamie Vardy here. Leicester City with a chance. Jamie Vardy. Barnes. Harvey Barnes. Barnes a chance. Saved by Edison. And Stones watch out for a corner. First chance for Leicester City. It's a good one. And that came from the centre-back Faze just driving forward. Into space. Good save by Edison actually, because if he doesn't stop that, it's going through to a James Maddison for a tap-in. Stone's not quite the best defending there. I expect him to be a bit better. Corner for Leicester. 25 minutes played here nearly. Leicester's first chance, and it was a very good one. And clearly they can see they can get us on the counter. Play through that press. And they did do that. Ball about to come in. James Maddison on it. Maddison with an in-swinger. Soyuncu in there. Rodri, good header. Behind for a throw into Leicester. First time they've been on the front foot, really. And it came from young Faze at the back. Driving the ball forward, giving it to Tillemans in space. Then played a wonderful ball through to Vardy. Justin. Into Barnes. Back to James Justin. Soyuncu. Faze. Clips it over the top here. Justin again. Gets a head on it. Barnes. Rodri can't win it off him. Barnes into the box here. Edison catches. And City could counter now. And they do. Quickly, Edison rolls it out to Ilkay Gundogan. He's running at this Leicester City defence now. Ilkay Gundogan. Wide to Jack Grealish. 1-on-1 with Daniel Amati. Grealish. Into De Bruyne. De Bruyne shoots. He should have gone wide to Bernardo Silva there, I feel. I feel like he should have gone wide to Bernardo, who's sprinting on the overlap. I don't think De Bruyne saw the pass. Aymeric Laporte for City. Gundogan. Rodri. De Bruyne drifts inside, leaving Bernardo far wide. Justin, Bernardo. De Bruyne, onside. Barnes not anywhere near, and De Bruyne takes his time. The cross. Cross into Alvarez there, cleared away. Maddison picks it up under pressure from Joao Cancelo. Flicked out to Castagna. It's over hit and a throw in for Manchester City. Well, the pressure when we put it on is brilliant. He's playing quite well, Faze, at the back for Leicester. He seems very vocal, the young centre-back. The next Wesley Fofana. Here's Stones. Into Akanji. Gundogan. Faze through the back of Gundogan. Referee says no free kick. Rodri. What a ball to Cancelo. Oh, bad touch though on his right foot. Still Cancelo up against Maddison. Cancelo. Into Laporte. Playing like a left back now. Rodri. Kanji. Stones. I mean, the amount of City players that are there in this Leicester half is unbelievable. We're so high, the line is unbelievable. Akanji. Leicester are so deep, I suppose. Akanji. Laporte. Back to Akanji. Wide to De Bruyne, who forgets the football. Kevin De Bruyne and slips. Poor by De Bruyne. Leicester countered it. No, they give it us back. That's poor by them. De Bruyne. Rodri, De Bruyne. De Bruyne with a hit. Oh, and a save by Ward. Straight down the middle from KDB. Do you think Gavi's a good player for City? I don't think he'd ever join City. He's a boy-head Barca fan, isn't he? But I think he'd be good in City side, Gavi. That Bernardo Silva or Gundogan role, perhaps. Only 18 years of age. Left by Barnes. Thought he'd done Stones there. Kanji picks it up and goes back to Ederson. Leicester City not pressing Manchester City's defence at all. They're really sitting back, aren't they? Very, very negative. Very negative from Leicester. Laporte brings the ball forward for City. Akanji. Clipping behind to Alvarez, who just can't get there. Akanji's going to go wide to Cancelo there. He's got his arms in the air. They counter. Tielemans. Maddison. Maddison runs at City into Vardy. Vardy back to Maddison. Back into Vardy again. Unlucky James Maddison. And through to Ederson. Maddison doesn't seem happy with Harvey Barnes there. Maybe his movement just not quite right for him. Cancelo. Look at the space for De Bruyne. So Yunchu goes out to engage with De Bruyne. He's got older Kevin De Bruyne who gets away from him. De Bruyne still going here. Brilliant. De Bruyne into Alvarez and Amati's there. Not sure what to do with it. Back to Faze, the centre-back in the end. Danny Ward picks it up and Leicester counts the other way now. Leicester certainly, when they get the chance, want to go forward if they can. I think they think the way to get behind City is to hit them in the transition. Shrewsbury Hall, they slowed it down here. Soyuncu. Tielemans, back to Soyuncu. All the way back to Danny Ward. He's got a Marty here and Faze to pick out. It's a clear 3-5 at the back for Leicester. Shrewsbury Hall, good play. Still Shrewsbury Hall. Castagna. Hall. Grealish, bit of pressure on Shrewsbury Hall. Can't win it. Apparently it's a foul. Referee plays advantage. Soyuncu. City have to be aggressive, have to be brave. Soyuncu again all the way back to Danny Ward. But now saying to Grealish, get pressing to Marty. Needs to press Marty a lot better, Jack Grealish. Marty. Castagna. Hall. Given away by Leicester City is Rodri. Shocking ball into De Bruyne. And now Leicester City come the other way. Terrible ball by Rodri. Barnes against Stones. Harvey Barnes. Barnes still. Barnes, great footwork. Just not quite enough. Well done, Stones and Laporte. Nearly for Harvey Barnes. And Grealish picks up for City and City come the other way now. It's a good game. Very good game of football. Jack Grealish against Martin Hall. Got no one to pass to, Jack Grealish. Absolutely no one to pass to. And City slow it down. Really slow. Cancelo. Kanji. Walking pace of Manchester City, this one. Stones. Looks like Rodri's a little bit tired here. Let's hope he's not picked up an injury, Rodri, because Calvin Phillips is out. We've got no one who can play that role. I suppose Gundogan would drop in there. 7 attempts to 1 so far in City's favour. Possession 66 to 34 in City's favour. Percent. Akanji. Laporte. Space for Bernardo Silva, is it? It's De Bruyne on the chest of KDB. De Bruyne swings one in again into Gundogan. Faze away. De Bruyne watches it behind for a throw-in. Into Stones quickly by KDB. John Stones. Stones still. He wants Laporte to step up for him. Laporte. Right to Grealish. On this left-hand side, one-on-one. Cancelo. Back again we go to Laporte. City's trying to break through them. Trying to find a way. Laporte. Rodri. Stones. Bernardo Silva. One-on-one with James Justin. Bernardo. Still going here, Bernardo. Stones. Laporte again. Don't shoot, Aymeric Laporte. Don't waste this chance. City with a good possession. 31 minutes. Don't shoot, Manuel Akanji. Back out to Stones. Stones wide to Grealish. Grealish one-on-one with Castagna here. Pulls it back to Cancelo. Good touch by Cancelo into Alvarez. Back out to Laporte. Nearly. Akanji with a hit. Straight into Tielemans. Rodri down or Cancelo down to Laporte. Cancelo. Grealish. De Bruyne. Clips one into Alvarez here. Not the best of passes by Kevin De Bruyne. Lofted to a smaller player. He's not quite got the physical presence that Erling Haaland does. And that was causing problems for City. Here's Soonchu. Heavy touch by Soonchu. Goes long into Barnes. It's over here behind for a throw-in. Well, he's not playing well, Soonchu. And you can see there Brendan Rodgers is very unhappy with the Turk. With his passing there. Very unhappy with his passing there. Here's Aymeric Laporte for Manchester City once more. Akanji. Bernardo Silva. Against James Justin Bernardo. City players are frustrated. They haven't found the breakthrough yet. You can see it. You can see it in the players at times. Cancelo. Nutmeg through to Grealish. Grealish a chance here. Grealish down by Dewsbury Hall. Corner. Should be a penalty. Should be a penalty to Manchester City. Grealish taken down by Dewsbury Hall. He doesn't win the ball. He wins the leg of Jack Grealish. Great ball by Cancelo through the legs of Castagna. Grealish is in behind. Dewsbury Hall does not get the ball. He just floors Jack Grealish. Well, VAR should check this. VAR should check this. Surely. Well, Dewsbury Hall doesn't touch the ball, so it's either a goal kick or a penalty. A corner. Joke. Cross comes in. Dewsbury Hall did not even touch the ball. Dewsbury Hall did not even touch the ball there, so it's either a penalty or a goal kick. Wonderful referee in there. Why does VAR not check that one? Why does VAR not check that one? Bernardo Silva short to De Bruyne. Back out to Bernardo. Swings one into the far post. Laporte is in there. Amati underneath it. Stones against Tielemans. Stones wins it. Rodri. Grealish. Grealish. Oh, it's a shot or a block. Did he get a deflection on that from Grealish? I don't know whether it's a shot or a cross. It seemed to loop up into the hands of the goalkeeper, Danny Ward. Phase. Tielemans. Leicester seem very frustrated with each other. The movement from Barnes. It seems like Barnes is not doing his job on that left-hand side. Amati back to Ward. Under pressure from Alvarez. Ward has to clip it out to Castagna. Cancelo wins the header. Grealish. Back to Cancelo. City with options here. Cancelo. Tries to nutmeg Daniel Amati. Can't beat him. Madison long and intercepted by Bernardo Silva. No. Flick round the corner by Harvey Barnes. Lays it off to Justin. Barnes has got him behind here. Justin goes into Harvey Barnes. And Leicester City run at City. Keeps the ball in. Good ball by Justin. Barnes. Barnes. Onto the right foot. Tries to clip onto the far post to either Madison. I don't even know if it's a shot to the far post, but it's really poor from Harvey Barnes. Doesn't get it right at all. I think he's the one that the Leicester players are getting most frustrated with, actually. He's their out ball, perhaps, on that far side. It's a bad ball by him. Akanji. Into Ederson. Aymeric Laporte for City. Bring the ball forward. Laporte still. Looking for options. Brings the ball all the way forward, he does there. He seems to look at Cancelo like, why didn't you move for me? But it actually gets City really way up the pitch because the centre-backs are bringing it out. Grealish, Gundogan. Cancelo, well played. Ilkay Gundogan. Runs into the box and Cancelo pulls it back to Laporte. Back to Cancelo again. Cancelo. Cross to Akanji. Stones. Gundogan. De Bruyne. Stones. City are playing well. We just can't find that killer pass, it feels. Akanji. Laporte. Still Laporte. To De Bruyne. After Cancelo. Got to go wide to Grealish there, really. We do, but it's a little bit too late. It's one-on-one with Castagna, however. Grealish. Cancelo. De Bruyne. Cancelo. Cancelo. Bernardo Silva at the far post. And well played to James Justin. Very, very important header by Justin there. To flick it Past Bernardo Silva arriving at the far post. Very important header from Justin. Corner Manchester City. Quite a few corners. 37 minutes approaching half time. Kanji, Stones, Rodri, Laporte. I mean, we've got all the big boys in there, haven't we, to win a header, surely. De Bruyne clips one in. Laporte with a header! It's right into the ground and wide past the post. Again, another chance wasted by City. I think Laporte's better heading that across the box. That being said, looking at the replay, there's literally no one in the box to head it across to. James Justin seems to have got a cut on his cheek here. The full-back. I don't know where he's got that from. The referee must have noticed it because he hasn't asked him to go off. Goal kick, Danny Ward. 0-0 with Leicester City. Good game of football. Very good game of football so far. Kanji in there. So Leicester City in behind us here. It's Castagna. Cancelo didn't know where Castagna was. Well played, Cancelo. Well played in the end. Laporte. Rodri on the turn. Dewsbury Hall. Rodri confident there to turn him. Stones. City have to play a long ball here and all the way out for a throw-in. Probably not to the liking of Pep Guardiola, who is sat on the sidelines, head in hands. Slumped. Perhaps not too happy that City haven't found the breakthrough against Leicester. His face. Sinshu. City haven't scored in the last 3 away games, have they? Which is an issue. They've got a bad record away from home. The crowd today, is that Stormzy? The rapper? I don't know. I'm sure he's a United fan, so what's he doing there? No idea. Castagna. Amati. Tielemans. Round the corner to Castagna. That's their out ball, Castagna, on this far right side. Maddison. Tielemans. Dewsbury Hall. Wide to Harvey Barnes. Barnes. Dewsbury Hall. Heavy touch and nicked by Bernardo Silva, and City counter it. Bernardo. Out to Grealish. Come on, Jack, get going. Off goes Jack Grealish. Grealish. Running at Amati. Across to De Bruyne. Into the box and blocked by Amati. It's a corner, Manchester City again. Well, City, you know, they are trying. They are trying a lot. 7 corners to 1 now for City. And the referee makes De Bruyne wait to take this one. It's our 7th corner of the day, says Astrid Meter. Quite right, and not really found a way through, have we? Cross comes in from De Bruyne to the far post to Akanji. Bobbles all the way through. It's gone Leicester City's way. I think Bernardo could have run for that and kept that in. 40 minutes of play gone. 5 minutes away from half-time. Can City find the breakthrough before the end of the first half? City are struggling to find the way through Leicester City. Very defensive performance from them. Brendan Rodgers is telling his team to be a bit more compact. Here's James Justin. Throw-in. Lost by Stones. Dewsbury Hall. Switch of play by Dewsbury Hall, but there's no one on this right-hand side for Leicester. They're playing that 5 at the back. There's just no one on that right-hand side. It's a silly pass for them. Just give the ball straight back to City. Cancelo. Into Akanji. Kanji. Laporte. I'm out Laporte still. Still Laporte. Looking for a pass in behind. Laporte. Can't find one. Kanji. Right to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo up against James Justin. Bernardo. Kanji. Laporte. Ball in behind to Cancelo, who's onside. Cancelo takes a touch. Bad touch. Leicester City play away. Maddison long. Into Tielemans, who runs it out of play. It's a throw in Manchester City. Don't know how Tielemans is even appealing for that one. He knows it came off them. Laporte throws it in for Rodri. City, this feels like you're playing like a sort of bottom mid, you know, a really low side in the Premier League. They're just sitting back and soaking up pressure. Exactly what Leicester have done today. Stones. Rodri. It's very negative from Leicester. It really is. De Bruyne. Bernardo. Clipped into Stones. Good play. Stones. Back out to Bernardo. We've dragged Faze out now. Crossing by Bernardo's port. Only as far as De Bruyne, it's cleared away. Bernardo. Bernardo tries to lump it in again. Deflects off Justin behind for a throw into City. They haven't really got a outball, Leicester City, because, well, I mean, Jamie Vardy's playing like a holding midfielder. They're that deep. Very compact. Laporte. Cancelo. Grealish. Pass to Marty. Grealish wins a corner for his team again. He's give a goal kick. He's give a goal kick, the referee. Referee's having a shocker here. Well, Grealish off a Marty behind for a corner. And the referee gives a goal kick. What is the referee playing at today? He's having a really poor performance. Really poor performance. Well, it's his first game in the Premier League, I think, for this referee. Or one of his first. He's having a lot of shocker for some of those decisions. Ward long. Laporte comes out and wins the header. Alvarez gets going. Foot race with Soyuncu. Back to Danny Ward. Alvarez chases him. Danny Ward straight away clears it. Up to Akanji. Nods it down to Laporte. Well, City work hard for a corner there. Grealish doesn't. You know, the referee just, you know, relieves Leicester City of the pressure. No idea what he's doing. John Stones. Brings the ball forward for City. De Bruyne. Nothing to aim for. Akanji. Laporte. Laporte looking to go long. Cancelo. Grealish in space there, but Maddison was just in and around him. Akanji. De Bruyne. De Bruyne a little bit deeper. Tries to get a cross in. Throwing Manchester City on his far right hand side here. Very close to the corner flag. Very close to the corner flag. De Bruyne throws it all the way back to Manuel Akanji. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo still. Into De Bruyne. Ref needs to go to Specsavers, says Andrew. Ref's terrible. Bernardo Silva across the far post to Cancelo. Clips it back in here. Good defending by Maddison. Is that a goal kick or a corner, referee? Maddison clearly clears it out, but you don't know with this referee. He's onside, is Bernardo Silva. Cancelo at the far post. Bernardo just couldn't find him, but he did manage to clip it back in. And Maddison flicks it away from Julian Alvarez. Corner for City. Jack Grealish takes it. Swing in. Into the hands of Danny Ward. Jumped into him was Manuel Akanji. Might be even a free kick for Leicester City, this one. Well, Akanji's actually pushed by Barnes into his own goalkeeper there. And Akanji ends up going into the side of Danny Ward. So 45 minutes about to be up. I don't think there have been many added minutes, really. The ball has been in play all the time with City. Laporte headed forward. Soyuncu, heavy touch. De Bruyne can't get there. Rodri. Well done, City. Dewsbury all goes down. Counter City. Bernardo Silva. Terrible pass. De Bruyne picks it up. De Bruyne should have gone wide to Grealish. Goes into Alvarez instead. Good touch by Alvarez. Away from Justin. Alvarez. Nice cross into Bernardo Silva at the far post is Jack Grealish. It's a corner for City. 1 minute of added time. And it's nearly been played here. I think De Bruyne, when he gets that ball in, has got to go wide to Grealish. Instead, he goes wide to Alvarez. Gets a cross into Rodri. Faye's good defending again. Knocks it on. Last probably kick of the game here. Corner Manchester City. Last chance anyway. Swung in by Grealish. Akanji with a header. Akanji heads it wide. And it's going to be a goal kick. And I think that is it for the first half. City 0. Leicester City 0. It will go in. Been all Manchester City. City been all over Leicester. City tried everything but just haven't found a way through. We're lacking that bit of magic perhaps in the finish or on the final ball. We've had chances as well. But they will come, I suppose, in the second half. I think Leicester have got to come out a bit more in the second half, haven't they? So full time or half time. Feels like full time in a way. City 0, Leicester City 0. Brendan Rodgers set to be side to defend and they have done that. Let us know in the comments down below anything you want me to talk about in the second half. We'll be right back after this short break. I can't believe City have not found a way through there. Close, but not close enough. But a good performance all round so far.
same. Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy. But maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. You can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. Cause you make me love same. Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy. But maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. How do you do? 'Cause I'm feeling so good. Memories now let me fall back. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. We can get away with it. 'Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. 'Cause I'm feeling so good. On the other side of inhibition. Ooh, I do you do 'cause I'm feeling so cool.
So welcome back to the second half, Manchester City versus Leicester City. You guys, currently 84% of you believe Alvarez would score today, and he should have scored today, shouldn't he? Ball went through by Kevin De Bruyne, who was in behind in that first half. City have been putting all the crosses into the box. Crosses into small players has not been working. They're trying hard, but it's frustrating. City can't find a way through. Yes, I mean, Leicester City are playing very, very negatively, and I think they've accepted a draw here, Leicester. That is what they're going for, and if you nick a goal on the counter, they'll take it. City are here to win, but at the moment, City don't look like winning. It's going to take a lot more to go on and win this game, and hopefully they can do that in the second half, which is coming up in a few moments' time. City have got a really bad away form, actually, at the moment. A really, really bad away form at the moment, and that is costing City. You know, that is costing City points massively. So they need to pick it up in the second half. I think they've got to play at a bit different tempo, maybe be a bit more aggressive. I think Grealish has got to be a bit more, you know, take risks more. When Grealish takes risks, that's when we find a better player in him. But he hasn't been like that today. And that is a shame. And he can do that, but it will come to him in time. He's had his time. That's the only problem, isn't it? He's had his time. And it's like, now you've had your time, Jack. You've got to go and make the difference now. You've got to go and do it. And we've seen it for a few games. We've seen glimpses of it. And I said before the game, didn't I? Will Grealish do it today? And he hasn't particularly done it, has he? He's been very one-dimensional, very risk-free. I want him to take risks. We need him to take risks. I know it's difficult against the low block of Leicester City. I think even players like Leroy Sané or Raheem Sterling, the wingers that we've had, struggle in those positions. But he needs to go out and do it. He really does. He's got to go out and do it for us and take those risks. And he's got to take Castagna on a little bit more. Cancelo does take risks, actually. And we've seen Cancelo take risks today. But we need to take more of them. Leicester City, just so negative. Just so unbelievably negative. We see that Chelsea, Graham Potter's arriving back at Brighton for Chelsea versus Brighton today at the Amex later on this game today. It'll be interesting, that one, won't it? Will De Zerbi ball or Potter ball outdo each other? I think Graham Potter's probably pretty happy to be back at Brighton. Everyone knows him very well. I hope Chelsea lose, of course. And Leicester City are making a change, a defensive change. It looks like Mendy is coming on for Leicester. But who for? If it's for a forward player, then boy, is it going to be an even more difficult second half. I mean, if it's Barnes, Vardy and Maddison that's coming off, I'd be very, very worried. I think it will be Dewsbury Hall. still, I think Dewsbury Hall's a more forward-thinking player than the Senegalese Mendy. So Manchester City versus Leicester. Second half is underway. So Mendy on. But who fought? I think it's Dewsbury Hall. Here's Kinsella for Manchester City, who gives the ball away immediately. Harvey Barnes looks like he's playing off the right-hand side. Mendy. Ball forward by Leicester, intercepted by Rodri on the chest of Alvarez. Down to De Bruyne. De Bruyne through to Bernardo Silva. Good chance here for City. Bit heavy the pass by De Bruyne. Bernardo keeps it in. Bernardo to the edge of the box here. Rodri with a strike! And oh, Rodri puts it wide. Catched it so well, Rodri. City should be 1-0 up seconds in here. Good pass by De Bruyne, but it's a bit overhit to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo picks it up. Lovely driven pass across the box. And Rodri with a strike, wide past the post. Should score there, Rodri. He should score there, Rodri. I wonder if City will make any changes. Or Pep will stick with this team until we score. I don't know. It's Dewsbury Hall who is off for Napoli's Mendy. N'Golo Kante replacement for Leicester. I don't think he's much of a player, unfortunately, Mendy, for them. Does play for Senegal, though. Here's Harvey Barnes. Flicks it round John Stones. Through to Jamie Vardy. Touched back by Vardy. Into Mendy. Tielemans. City press Tielemans. Nice idea to pass it wide to Gastagna, but it's a poor pass. And here's Jack Grealish, and City go forward here. Grealish. Run at Leicester, Jack Grealish. This is where he'll come alive. Come on, Jack. Grealish. Wide to Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne on the overlap. Bernardo finds him. Soyuncu in there. It's a corner, City. Or is it given a goal kick again? Another goal kick given. Good play by Bernardo. De Bruyne is offside. De Bruyne is offside anyway. City don't get a corner. The pass by Bernardo wasn't the right one, I think. I think he should have cut back inside. Didn't quite find De Bruyne in the right way. Danny Ward on the free kick here for Leicester City. 47 minutes gone in this game. City have plenty of chances. Not found a way through. Ward looks long. Headed forward by Rodri. Grealish takes it down. Great touch by Grealish. Then he cuts inside phase. Grealish. Good skill. Grealish for City. Grealish taken down. Napoli's Mendy fouls Jack Grealish. It's a free kick for City. Mendy can't believe it. Yeah, just kicks Grealish in the back of the calf. I don't know how Mendy can complain. A little knee to the back of the calf for Jack Grealish. Free kick Manchester City. In a good position. This is sort of Kevin De Bruyne territory. Maybe 30 yards out. Can De Bruyne find the back of the net here? Mendy's still complaining, but the ref's not going to change the decision. He's already given it. Danny Ward, Leicester's number one. He's lining up the wall here. Kevin De Bruyne. Can City find a bit of magic? I mean, if City get a goal here, that's brilliant. Especially from this sort of situation. It's massive, really. Kevin De Bruyne. Over this one. Maddison late behind the wall. I mean, I'd be scared if the wall jumped and landed on me. It's De Bruyne rage as Astrod Meteor. Quite right. De Bruyne steps up. De Bruyne! It's a goal from Kevin De Bruyne. What a free kick. What a free kick from De Bruyne. Absolutely class. And 1-0 Manchester City. Well, that completely opens up the game for us. And I have to say, credit to Jack Grealish for winning that free kick for us there. Wonderful free kick from Kevin De Bruyne. That is exactly what we needed, because Leicester City have got to come out with their own box now, haven't they? What a free kick by De Bruyne off the crossbar and in. It's magical. It's brilliant from KDB. And that's City in front. Deserve a goal. Been trying. A bit of magic like that has just give us a real good chance, doesn't it, now? Leicester City have got to come out. Got to come out with their defence. Pep Guardiola, the smile that you see on his face, he knows that makes the game so very different now. Ball in behind here for Jamie Vardy, who's outdone Aymeric Laporte. They're in straight away, Leicester. Vardy, good defending by Laporte in the end. Great recovery. Well, Leicester nearly equalise immediately. Rodri, great interception by Gundogan. As they look for Tielemans, Grealish. Cancelo. Leicester City win it back again. Clipped into the middle. And City watch it all the way through to Edison. Well done. And Edison and De Bruyne just tells everyone, just calm down a little bit, City here. Leicester City, by the way, though, going forward for the first time, it feels like, in a long while in this game. Here's Aymeric Laporte. Bring the ball forward for City. Akanji. City a little bit deeper now. And Leicester a little bit higher up the field. It's very clear already. Stones. Laporte. Cancelo. Grealish. Cancelo again. Kanji. Wide to Bernardo Silva. Stones. Kanji again. Grealish in space on the far side. Kanji, great pass to him. Grealish takes it down in his stride. Well played, Jack Grealish. One-on-one with Castagna. Back to Cancelo. Cancelo with space here. Cancelo with a shot. It's blocked away. I think he should have passed that. Vardy. Well done, Akanji. Tielemans lays it off to Maddison. Mendy on the turn. Akanji pressing high. Foul apparently by Manuel Akanji. I mean, Mendy's about 5'2". Akanji just stands next to him and Mendy falls to the ground. Here's Amati. Good pass into Maddison. Looking for a ball in behind James Maddison. Cross to Söyüncü. He brings it out for Leicester. Back to Faze, who sits at the heart of that defence in the 3. Marty, good play. Pressure by Laporte on Maddison. Very high pressing from City. Amati. Maddison. Switches it across to Söyüncü. Brings the ball forward for his team. Justin. Runs at Bernardo Silva. Good pace from James Justin. Great athleticism. Justin. Ball into Vardy. Laporte could defend him. Corner Leicester City. Well done, Laporte. Had to be strong there. Had to make sure he timed his tackle right. Vardy in the box. Because you know Vardy wants to go down. Corner Leicester City. They're first of the game, I think. Or they're second of the game. They've got some big players as well. Söyüncü, Faze, Amati. They're the players they're probably aiming for. Let's see them. City have to defend this corner. Maddison swings it in. Clips it to the edge of the box here. To Youri Tielemans off the crossbar. The Martins Edison's hand. What a strike by Tielemans. I tell you what. Scored a screamer last week and nearly scores another here. To the edge of the box. Tielemans volley on the edge of the box. What a strike. And Edison tips it onto the crossbar. Brilliant save by Edison. Brilliant save, Edison. Having De Bruyne moment, says Jack Wilson. Yeah, fantastic strike from De Bruyne. When you've seen Tielemans there with the reply. What a strike from Youri Tielemans. What a strike. Edison onto the crossbar. To hit that first time on the volley. Unreal technique from Youri. Here's De Bruyne. City make an attack of their own now. Bernardo Silva. To Stones. Out to Jack Grealish. Grealish. Cancelo makes the run over him. Grealish against Maddison. Back to Cancelo. Cancelo has to go back to Aymeric Laporte. Good play from City though. And City again. Every player in that Leicester City half. Akanji. Rodri. Laporte. Akanji. Still Akanji here. Into Stones. Wide to Bernardo Silva. Back he goes to Manuel Akanji. It's a bad pass from Bernardo actually behind Akanji. Let's City just get out a little bit. Akanji into Laporte. Cancelo on this far left hand side here for City. Laporte. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva the swing in here. It's not the best across. Söyüncü heads it away. Rodri against Vardy. Vardy wins the header. Maddison on the turn. Into Youri Tielemans. Taken by Castagna. One back by Julian Alvarez. And then one back by Jack Grealish. Brilliant from City. Great from Grealish. Alvarez. Gundogan. De Bruyne. De Bruyne on the left foot. Strike. Blocked away by Söyüncü. City play on again. Sancho seems to have hurt himself there. Grealish keeps this on the far left-hand side. Grealish. Cancelo. Rodri. Kanji. I mean, Leicester City so deep. City have got everyone around them again. I thought that goal from City would get Leicester just a little bit out a bit more. No, sticking to their guns, aren't they? Let's try and hit City on a counter-attack. Laporte. Grealish. Gundogan. Laporte. Still Laporte. Gundogan. Akanji. City just playing it the best they can through Leicester. But Leicester are doing well to defend it, to be honest with you. They're doing very well to defend it. But it just feels so negative from Leicester City. It really does. So negative. And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be so negative. Sancho here. Still limping. Still limping, Sancho. But it seems like he's going to be okay for Leicester. Maddison here in shot. Replay that corner that he swung into Yuri Tillemans. Who hit it on an absolutely brilliant volley. Absolutely brilliant volley, Yuri Tillemans. But couldn't catch it well enough to put it into the back of the net, could he? Just couldn't catch it well enough. It's a wonderful save by Edison. I think if it goes to left or right, the goal, it's in the back of the net, isn't it? But it wasn't. Here's a Marty for Leicester. But the chance that he had, Leicester City, it was fantastic, wasn't it? The way he caught it, Tillemans, and the first chance, the way he hit it, just like the first time as well, absolutely brilliant. 54 minutes gone here, and City, you would say, should be in control of this game now, and City are in control of this game. But at the moment, Leicester are going to try and get a way back into it, aren't they? Here's a Marty. Marty back to Soyuncu. Under pressure of the Leicester players. Soyuncu back to FaZe. Amati. FaZe again, back to Soyuncu. James just on this far left-hand side. Soyuncu long in the left boot. Akanji's pulled down here. Akanji handballs it. Referee says there was nothing in it. Jamie Vardy, he's got to get a yellow card here for what he's just said to the referee. And the hand signal he just gave the referee there, I don't know how he's got away with that. Akanji pulled down by Vardy. Akanji caught the ball to make sure Vardy couldn't go through. VAR couldn't check it. Here's De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva on his far right for City again. Running. It's Soyuncu, and Soyuncu, good solid defending from the Turkish international. Really solid. And a ball in behind, but she's straight to Kevin De Bruyne. John Stones for City. Gundogan. Rodri. Stones again. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo. Behind to De Bruyne. Clips one in. It's not why even De Bruyne thinks about doing that, I don't know. Because we have Alvarez on his own with 5 defenders around him in the box. And De Bruyne clips it in. And Alvarez never going to win the header anyway. Straight towards. It's a bad cross. But don't know what De Bruyne's idea is there. No idea. Just him. Stones comes across. Soyuncu. Here's FaZe. He's been quite good for Leicester, I think. He's over here to pass here to Amati. Throwing Manchester City. Poor by FaZe. Cancelo. Under pressure from Maddison. Back to Laporte. Well, I feel like the game, the tempo is really, I mean, there wasn't much tempo in it. It's really gone out the game. Really gone out the game. Leicester City walking. Just want to sit back. If I was City, I'd just pass it round the back. John Stones. They don't need to try and score another goal, City. Just pass it round the back. Stones into Akanji. If Leicester can't be bothered coming over the halfway line, just keep passing it between us, surely. That's the best tactic at the moment. Stones. Laporte. Where is Laporte? City are looking for that second goal. Akanji. De Bruyne. Back to Stones. Akanji. Stones again. Switch of play to Cancelo. He's in space in his far left-hand side. Grealish. It's come narrow. Into Stones. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Wide to Cancelo again. Space for Joao Cancelo. Clip one in. Far post. He's made plenty of players. Bernardo Silva makes a mess of it. Behind for a goal kick there. Cancelo clips onto the far post. Rodri in the box again for City. Bernardo can't. I think he's already gone out by the time Bernardo touches it. But it didn't come off a Leicester City player, did it? Maybe James Justin, who just changed the path of it. Goal kick Leicester. So Brighton versus Chelsea. Not too far away after this one. Be interesting to see how Chelsea do against Brighton, won't it? We said that Spurs against Bournemouth as well. Spurs have had a bit of bad form, haven't they? Recent games. De Bruyne wide to Bernardo Silva up against James Justin. Well done, James Justin, actually, against Bernardo. Barnes. Little nutmeg on Kevin De Bruyne. He runs at Manchester City, Harvey Barnes. Rodri puts his foot in and Stones. Good body shape. Deals with Barnes easily. Stones into Barnes and behind for a goal kick for Manchester City. Good defending by Stones. Plays very well at his right back spot. Fulham versus Everton as well. Both sides in very good form. And the team City play next weekend at home is Fulham. Alexander Mitrovic, Willian, Cabano. Quite a few good players in that Fulham side, isn't there? Bernardo Silva here for City on the right-hand side. So slow this game. Bernardo. Stones. Come on, Leicester. Show something. Laporte. Akanji. I mean, if Leicester do start to attack City, it'll give City more space as well. Amal Akanji. Gundogan. In space. He's like playing as a striker, Gundogan, alongside Alvarez. Fulham in danger next week, says Chris. Yep, Fulham are in really good form, aren't they? Really good form at the moment. We'll see how they do against Everton today, however, because Everton beat Palace 3-0, which is a big surprise to me. I thought Palace were doing brilliant as also. Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. Back into Stones. Walking pace football this from City, but Leicester are not interested at all. Stones. De Bruyne. Stones again. Grealish on the far left-hand side in space. Cancelo decides not to go out to him. Rodri. And to De Bruyne. Still Kevin De Bruyne. Stones. Rodri. Got to go wide here. Again, we don't go to Grealish. Rodri into Stones. Rodri once more. Laporte into Gundogan. Laporte again. Sure, as a Leicester City player, you can't be happy with this. As a fan, you can't be happy with this at all. I don't think Fulham will do this against City on the weekend. I do think they'll come for City. Mitrovic is got real quality. De Bruyne outside the boot, past to Grealish. It's fantastic. Grealish. Cancelo, bad pass by Grealish. Leicester City clear it away. As far as Laporte. Grealish again. And he loses the ball here. It's a throw-in. Castagna wanted the throw-in. Grealish down to Cancelo. I mean, Leicester are not even trying to stop City playing it. They're in their own half here. We're deep in Leicester's half and they're not even bothered. So dull to watch when it's like this. Negative football from Leicester. Akanji. Rodri. Akanji again. Wide to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo just walking with the ball and he goes back. City try to draw Leicester out, but it's just not possible. Leicester are saying we'll sit. All of us are on the edge of our box and we're not going anywhere. Rodri. Grealish. Against Castagna. Grealish again. Back he goes to Rodri. Into Stones. Akanji. Mendy did sort of chase City there. Did sort of press City. Bernardo Silva. Back he goes. Boy, have Leicester made this a dull game, haven't they? Well, they started to press now, Leicester. Rodri. Interesting. Stones. Akanji. And now they go back into the shape again. About 3 seconds of pressing, that was enough for the Leicester City side. Akanji. De Bruyne. In behind, great ball to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo gets there. It's a bad touch by Bernardo. Tries to flick it round Soyuncu. I think he's just got to get his body between him and Soyuncu there and hold on to it. Tielemans and foul by Kevin De Bruyne. And a free kick here. De Bruyne doesn't get a yellow card. I'm surprised, because he should be getting a card for that one. The referee gives De Bruyne a talking to, but no card. Don't think he meant to, De Bruyne. He went to run and get the ball, and then in the end, and it was clattering Tielemans. Stopping Tielemans from getting forward. He's done a very good game, actually, Tielemans, when he's had to do anything on the ball. I think he's given it away maybe once or twice. Maddison thinks it should be a card. Referee just says free kick, nothing more. 65 minutes played here. James Justin. Oh, behind Soyuncu. He's going to go back to Danny Ward. Alvarez on the chase. Ward plays it long. Vardy nods it on to absolutely no one. Stones just strolls up to the ball and pass it back to Edison. Laporte. So easy for City at the moment to keep the ball. Attacking, yes, is difficult, but how can Leicester attack when they've got every player in their own half? Akanji. Vardy clearly hasn't got the press in him anymore, has he? Akanji. Stones. Akanji again. De Bruyne. De Bruyne goes back to the goalkeeper, Edison. Vardy's clattered Kevin De Bruyne there. He's limping a bit, Manuel Akanji. Long ball by City. What a ball to Joao Cancelo. Nice run. Grealish arriving here. Cancelo. Cancelo. Great skill by Cancelo. Dribbles past 2 or 3, then can't get past the third defender. Maddison into Barnes. But Leicester are going to have to go backwards again, are they? Justin goes down. Mendy goes down. Free kick Leicester. Rodri just a bit too over-aggressive in the challenge. Right to the back of James Justin. And here is James Justin for Leicester again. He got great athleticism, James Justin, I have to say, on this left-hand side. But his final ball's not been there. Defensively, he's been alright. Tielemans. Faye, Soyuncu. Leicester trying to work something in possession. Tielemans back to Soyuncu. Back to Mendy. Well, the game was actually alright in the first half. It had something to it, but the chances have dried up, haven't they, in the second half? Leicester seemed still negative. After that goal, I thought for certain Leicester City would try and attack City a little bit more. Just don't seem to want to take risks on the ball. Soyuncu. Ball forward. Brilliant to Maddison. Ooh, nice idea. Maddison just couldn't get there. Instead, Edison does. City could counter it because Maddison stepped out. Tielemans. City is slow. It's infectious, this walking pace football from Leicester. It's working on City as well. Kevin De Bruyne. Into Rodri. Gundogan. Rodri. Gundogan. Here is Bernardo Silva. De Bruyne. City play it in triangles on the right hand side, then they slowly switch it to the left hand side. They play it in triangles over there, then they slowly switch it back to the right. And that's just the way City are playing at the moment. It's dull. It's very dull. De Bruyne. And back he goes to Laporte. Aymeric Laporte still looking for a pass and a way through. Cancelo. Laporte again. Laporte still. Into Cancelo. Gundogan. Little turn by Ilkay Gundogan. And back to Aymeric Laporte. And back into Manuel Akanji. City just work it across the back line. Continuing to... It's hard to make the game sound exciting, isn't it, when it's like this, I suppose. The game is pretty dull at the moment. John Stones. Ball through to De Bruyne is not great. Leicester intercept it. Justin. Mendy on the turn. Barnes. Mendy again. Given away by Harvey Barnes. Rodri intercepts. Julian Alvarez for City. De Bruyne. Gundogan. Gundogan still. Grealish. Oh, City have slowed it down again. Cancelo into De Bruyne. Under pressure from Vardy. Grealish. Cancelo and City go back. Laporte. Well, just nothing happening, is there? No intent from City to go forward. Gundogan. I feel bad for Leicester if this is what Brendan Rodgers has told them to do. Players like Tielemans and Maddison, who are attacking players, must be so disappointed with themselves here. Rodri out to Cancelo on the chest. Back he goes to Laporte. I think I'm falling asleep here. Rodri. Stones. Akanji. Alvarez drops deep. Back to Akanji. Stones. Akanji. Rodri. Whoa, my word. City must have completed about 300 passes today in just about 5 minutes of football. Just knock it around. No one's bothered. Astriod Meter's close to falling asleep as well. It's a goal kick for Leicester. Grealish loses it. This is just terrible, isn't it? Absolutely terrible. Well, De Bruyne free kick, the only difference between the two sides. It's a class free kick from De Bruyne. Class free kick from De Bruyne. It really is. And if it wasn't for that, I mean, you'd be worried, wouldn't you? You'd be very worried. I think City can't afford to give away any free kicks either on the edge of their box. You know, Maddison, Tielemans, they've got quality. Kelechi Iheanacho comes on for Jamie Vardy, the ex-City forward. On he comes. And Soyuncu off for Patson Daka. So Leicester City now go 2 up top, 4-4-2. So Rodgers has started staying in the game for the 70th minute. Now they're going to go full out attack. Interesting. And it looks like City are going to make a change. Manuel Akanji, perhaps injured, I'm not quite sure, comes off for Ruben Diaz. So maybe City expecting a bit of an onslaught here from Leicester with the 2 strikers on. City short up a little bit with Ruben Diaz coming on. I suppose Akanji's played a lot of football as well recently. Here's Faze, who's on the left-hand side of the centre-backs now. Amati on the right. Danny Ward under pressure. Out to Castagna. At the right-back position. Castagna. Tielemans, back to Castagna, good play. Into Mendy. Under pressure from Bernardo Silva, well played Mendy. Iheanacho. Outside the boot, passing behind to Patson Daka. Diaz goes back to his goalkeeper. Daka pressing Ederson, who lumps it away long and quickly. And all the way out towards Pep Guardiola, the manager, for a throw into Leicester. Leicester back in possession now. Mendy, Amati. Big formation change by Leicester. And they already look more expansive at the back. Tielemans. Mendy. I wonder if that is their decision, actually, to play defensively and then play offensively. Here is Harvey Barnes. Into Maddison. Around the corner to Iheanacho. Maddison. Good run from Daka. Couldn't find him. Given away by Maddison. Grealish. Away from Castagna. Late challenge on Jack Grealish by Yuri Tielemans. It might even be a yellow card, that one, for Yuri. With a lunge, the Belgian. Lunging on Grealish. Doesn't get the ball. Nowhere near the ball, Yuri Tielemans. Nowhere near the ball. I think Grealish will be okay. No yellow card for Tielemans. He's not given any cards today, the referee, has he at all? I can remember anyway. Stones. Forward, John, please. De Bruyne back to Ruben Diaz. Well, this is just a bad game. Grealish, bad pass to Cancelo, but they rob it, Leicester. Well done, Rodri in there. Ends up fouling Cancelo in the process. Gets it back to Ederson. Laporte. Can't be making cheap passes, City. Look at Leicester City pressing now, by the way. Completely different game for City. Change of tempo. Nice pass by Laporte to Diaz. Oh, it's a late challenge on Diaz. It's a free kick Leicester City's way. I cannot believe it. Barnes fouls Diaz. And a free kick the other way. Shocking refereeing. Barnes goes into the leg of Diaz. How's that a free kick Leicester's way? I don't know. De Bruyne says to the referee 3 times there. It's the other way around. A free kick now for Leicester. James Maddison on it. Great chance for Leicester here to nick something. Nick a goal, perhaps. Match day 14 in the Premier League today for Manchester City. Maddison over this free kick. A little fix there by Maddison. Little run up, Maddison. Swings one in. Chance for Leicester, headed away. Diaz clears it away. Big lump. And long and out for a throw-in. Leicester completely different side now after the 70th minute, after those changes. Kelechi Iheanacho. They're checking for a penalty here, I think, on VAR for Leicester City. Check complete. Yeah, I didn't think so. I mean, if Grealish wasn't a penalty in the first half where he gets his legs taken from underneath him, whatever Iheanacho was complaining about, I didn't think there was going to be one. City are going to make another change here. Perhaps Phil Foden will be the change for City. Here's Danny Ward. Clipped out to Castagna, but he overhits this one, the goalkeeper. City are going to make a substitution here. Phil Foden is the man for Manchester City. But who for? I think maybe Jack Grealish. City go out to Ederson. Or back to Ederson. Ederson into Diaz. Good play from Diaz there. Then into Stones. Seems too slow to pass it there, Diaz. City give it away. Faze intercepts. Leicester City with a chance here. Kelechi Iheanacho! Saved by Ederson. City creating Leicester City's chances for themselves by passing it round the back. But not well. Cheaply given away by John Stones. Intercepted by Faze. Maddison into Iheanacho. Oh, actually, Ederson doesn't save it. Iheanacho scuffs it a mile wide. Seemed like an odd save by Ederson, actually. If he had have saved it. Approaching the 80th minute here. Well, maybe Grealish is staying on. I'm not quite sure. It's Julian Alvarez who comes off. City going to play a false 9. Perhaps Phil Foden comes on up there. Play that forward without Haaland. Alvarez off. Phil Foden on. But just such a dull game. Does Foden go to false 9? I'm not quite sure. Here's Bernardo Silva for Manchester City. But it's Ilkay Gundogan. Gundogan runs into Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne wide to Bernardo. Come on, City. 3 on 4 here. Bernardo onto his left foot. Bernardo. Good tackle by James Justin. Oh, and well, good pressing by Rodri. Wins it back. De Bruyne. Under pressure. Mendy somehow gets his body round. Foden nods it onto De Bruyne. City back with Bernardo Silva now. Leicester City, a completely different team since the 70th minute. 7 minutes of them pressing now. Joao Cancelo. Laporte. Diaz. Into Stones. That's better from Diaz. Quickly into Stones. Runs away from Daka. Stones is not happy with Rodri at all. Rodri. Diaz. Back we go to Ederson. And John Stones is very unhappy with his team. I shouldn't be going backwards there at all. Ederson out to Cancelo into Ilkay Gundogan. Pressure on him from Mendy. Gundogan. Back to Ederson. Ederson long and away. Faze wins the header. De Bruyne against Tillemans. De Bruyne wins the header. Grealish pushing the back from Castagna. Gundogan in behind to Cancelo. Can he beat Amati to it? He can. Good flick by Amati. Nods it down to Faze, who has to clear it away. Laporte knocks it out for a throw into Leicester. City. A little bit shaky here now. A little bit shaky from City. Need to just get a hold of the game again, don't they? But what confuses me is Leicester are causing City problems here in the 78th minute. Why haven't they played like that before? You know, if they played like that from minute 1, they might have got something from this game. Maybe they still will, and maybe tactically Brendan Rodgers has outdone us all and, you know, outfought everyone. But it's very strange, isn't it? Yuri Tillemans here, who just lost the header to Kevin De Bruyne, seems to have busted his nose in the process. He's having some medical treatment here on the sidelines. The captain for Leicester, and he's been brilliant. I don't think Kevin De Bruyne purposefully hurt him there. De Bruyne's giving a bit of a talk here. I don't know who he's talking to, De Bruyne, but he's saying to Diaz, get the ball forward, I think. He's not happy, De Bruyne, with him playing it backwards all the time. Not happy at all. It's very frustrating, isn't it? City playing like this. And it's very frustrating. The way Leicester playing also. There's no intention of playing football, have they, Leicester City, at all? It's very hard to come up against. Tillerman's tissue shoved up his nostrils. That'll do him. They play on throwing for Leicester. 10 minutes of the game left. Rodri. Port. Oh, he's done. Oh, Rodri gives it away straight to James Justin. Then he intercepts it off Maddison. Well played, Rodri. Then in behind to De Bruyne and City counter it. City on the attack. De Bruyne in behind to Phil Foden. Good pass to Foden. Danny Ward there quickly off his line. Foot straight through it. And then Laporte wins the header. Just going to go out for a throw into Leicester. Good ball by De Bruyne. Phil Foden looking out to get on the end of it. Danny Ward read it well. He's onside, Phil Foden. It's a nice ball. Leicester City's defenders just literally appeal for anything as offside. Maddison. Harvey Barnes. Back to Maddison. Maddison goes back to Faze. Tielemans. City outnumbered on this far right hand side now. Castagna. Iheanacho. Maddison looks to shoot. Into James Justin instead. Justin with a right-footed shot. Looks to try and dip and curl and bend one into the top right-hand corner. Something, I mean, from that sort of area, that sort of technique, even De Bruyne would struggle doing. And he gets it all wrong and it goes up and into the stands. Right up into the stands from James Justin. Goal kick Manchester City. Diaz and Laporte stood either side of Edison. Ready to pick this pass up from him. And he goes short to Laporte. And Laporte goes long to Grealish. Can't get there. Gundogan can't get there either. Maddison beats Rodri to it. Cancelo beats Iheanacho to it. Laporte. Back out to Cancelo. Gundogan. Spins Tielemans there. It's a free kick Leicester City's way. Well, Gundogan's got his body in front of Tielemans and the ball there. Tielemans goes flying over Gundogan's leg and he gives a free kick the other way. Well, City are not happy with the standard of refereeing today, and that's understandable. I think he's been poor, the referee. Been very poor, the referee. Joao Cancelo. Very, very frustrated as well. You can see it on the City players' faces. Very, very frustrating. Maddison over this one. Looking to take it again. Looking for a decent cross into the box. Looking to find Marty or Faze in there. Perhaps even Tielemans. Tielemans is stood in acres of space in the edge of the box on his own here. Maddison swings on it. It's a good cross over the bar by Timothy Castagna. Good chance. Tielemans on the edge of the box in case it came back to him. Castagna. Does it come off Rodri, this one? No, it's a header by Castagna. Good header. Oh, it's not a good header, actually. He ducks and just sort of hopes it hits him in the right way. It doesn't hit his back and goes up and over Edison's goal. And behind for a goal kick. He's had 1 goal in 11 games this season. For Timothy Castagna. Edison on the goal kick, and this time City decide to go long. Edison out to Grealish. Good header by Grealish. City pick the ball up, they've got a chance here. City need to concentrate here. If Leicester sneak one, there won't be much time to respond. Leicester look like they might sneak one, don't they? I think they've been terrible as well, Leicester. Grealish skips past a couple of challenges. Grealish still. And he goes back. Oh my word. We make something happen and then go backwards. Grealish again. Back out to Cancelo. City, do you even want to score? I think City are happy with 1-0 here. Grealish. Giving away. Tielemans back to Faze. Lumps it away. Laporte back into Leicester City half. Donny down and taken down by Rodri. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva, who's come very narrow. And City have to go backwards. You're quite right, Chris. Leicester might sneak one in. City are being a bit silly in the passes sometimes. I am a little bit worried about City here. I am worried that they are going to get a late goal. We've got to be careful giving away cheap free kicks as well on the edge of the box. This referee is happy to give them. Edison into Gundogan. Back to Edison. Pressure from Patson Daka. Laporte. Cancelo. Gundogan. Laporte. On his right foot, Laporte plays it forward to Foden. Through the back of him comes Amati. Down to Faze. That's not a free kick to the referee. Faze into fullback Castagna. Mendy under pressure from De Bruyne. And he goes all the way back to goalkeeper Danny Ward. Well done, KDB. Foden pressing Amati now. Tielemans. Castagna. Tielemans. Long in behind. Cancelo beaten to it by Iheanacho. Maddison in space. Iheanacho into the box here. Patson Daka with a header. Questionable defending from Diaz. Daka perhaps should do better. Diaz just sticks his leg out. Hopes he gets something on it. A good header by Daka. Not good enough to beat Ederson. Should do better. Cancelo for Manchester City. Here's Grealish one-on-one with Castagna. Grealish. Past Castagna. Into the box. It's defended. Behind for a corner for City. This City could be City's chance now to go on and win the game. A late goal is coming. Just don't know for who, says Asteroid. Yeah, I have that feeling as well. I have that feeling a goal is coming. From one side, but I don't know which side. Corner City. Ball boy won't give Grealish the ball. Puts it on the spot to stop Grealish time wasting. Grealish has a bit of a laugh with him there. He'll take his time. As if they're stopping Grealish from time wasting. Leicester City have not even come out their own half for 70 minutes. Edge of the box to Gundogan. Cancelo. Strike from Cancelo is wide and not a good hit at all by Joao Cancelo. What a waste of a corner by Manchester City. What a waste. Right over the bar by Joao Cancelo. Faze. Justin. Over the top by James Justin. Patson Daka did well. Well done Ilkay Gundogan though. Oh, and he's kicked Gundogan by Daka. Free kick for City. Leicester City complain. I don't know how you complain, Leicester. Because you've got plenty of free kicks like that today. Yeah, he clearly kicks Ilkay Gundogan. Studs in the back of the calf. Brendan Rodgers can't believe it. I think the referees might be one of your best players today, Rodgers, so you can't really complain. The chances you've created have come from set pieces, which the referee's given you. Rodri slips. Cancelo makes up for it though. Laporte taken down by Maddison. Referee says no free kick. Leicester are in here. Iheanacho. Iheanacho with a hit. Good save by Ederson. Poor strike by Iheanacho, but Laporte there caught out. Was he fouled by Maddison? No, Maddison gets the ball. It's cheap by Laporte. Nearly punished for it. Silly mistakes. Luckily Iheanacho. I mean, if he gets any power in that shot, Iheanacho, I think he beats Ederson there at the near post. Ederson long. Amati beats Foden in the air. Down to Rodri. Gundogan. Foden. Through the back of him comes Amati. Free kick Manchester City. Pep Guardiola is telling his players to get to one side and help each other out. We're too spread apart at the moment. Through the back of Phil Foden come Amati there. Oh, it's going to be a free kick. 88 minutes gone. Pep Guardiola is very unhappy. You can see it in his face. And he's doing a lot of shouting here. Pep Guardiola. A lot of shouting. De Bruyne on this free kick for City. De Bruyne, no one to pass to. And Rodgers flicks it into Kevin De Bruyne instead. De Bruyne. Ball behind to Gundogan. Faze gets there. Tries to keep it in. Puts it behind for a throw-in instead for City. Couldn't marshal it out. There wasn't enough on the ball to go out for a corner. Looked just like David Luiz, doesn't he? The new signing. City are time wasted here. Cancelo slowly comes across to take the throw-in. Cancelo. Into Phil Foden. Giving away to Tielemans. Away by Castagna. All the way through to Ruben Diaz. Just lumps it straight back to Leicester. Pep Guardiola is absolutely livid with Ruben Diaz here. Daka. Luckily can't do anything with it. Ball goes through to Ederson. Who can pick this one up under pressure from Patson Daka. But Diaz there. Why is he just lumping it forward like that? No wonder Diaz isn't playing at the moment, because I think on the ball, he's really struggled so far this season. Really struggled. Not been the Diaz we know. Ederson's going to pump this one long. He does do. Amati goes all the way through to Danny Ward. All the way through. City have got Sevilla at home, Fulham at home, Chelsea at home, Brentford at home, and Leeds away. 2nd, 5th, 9th and 12th of November for Manchester City. The one against Chelsea, of course, in the FL Cup. They give it away to Jack Grealish here. Grealish. Oh, go forwards, Grealish. Why does he want to beat the man all the time? What a waste from Jack Grealish. What an idiot. 3 minutes of added time. What is he doing? What is the point of that? You beat him and then you go back and you want to beat him again. Well, it's not been impressive at all from City, I have to say. 3 minutes of added time here. Danny Ward-Long. Up by Rodri. Headed. From Marty. Tielemans over. Laporte back into Leicester's half. They lump it back into City's half. Laporte heads it back into Leicester's half. Faze picks it up. Mendy. Grealish wins the header. Phil Foden. Can't win it back. It's a free kick for Leicester City. I'm not sure what for. But Tielemans gets it. Pep Guardiola barks instructions. 91 minutes played here. Will Leicester City score a late goal? They just might. They've got everyone forward here, pretty much. Leicester City could hit them on the counter here, though. I can't see it happening. Long ball into the box here. Rodri away. Foden looks to chase it down. Tielemans. Swing into the box by Yuri Tielemans. Oh, Stones heads it into Diaz. And nearly heads it into the back of the net. Well, we nearly conceded an own goal here. Stones smashed it into the back of Diaz's head and it bounces nearly into the back of Edison's net. City nearly conceded an own goal here. Corner. 91 minutes and 30 seconds played. Leicester City. They're all stood in Edison here. 3 players stood in Edison. Trying to block him off. Cross comes in. At the near post. Headed away by City. Foden. Oh, City on the counter here. Kevin De Bruyne. City could finish the game. 2-on-1 here. KDB. He's got Gundogan in the middle. De Bruyne. De Bruyne still. De Bruyne far post to Ilkay Gundogan. Who misses it. Should have got there. City still in possession though. Still a chance here. Grealish. Just gives it straight back to Leicester. He's been terrible, Grealish. He really has. Away by Danny Ward. Rodri. Diaz wins the header. Rodri just lumps it forward. Oh, through to De Bruyne. Great pass, De Bruyne. James Justin, great defending. De Bruyne stops him from throwing it out, though. Well done, Kev. Stops Ward from sending it long quickly. And then Ward sends it long. Grealish wins the header. Now for a throw-in. And City are hanging on here. Danny Ward's unhappy with Kevin De Bruyne. The dark arts of the game there, De Bruyne blocking that off. Gundogan away. Into James Justin. Pep Guardiola is so frustrated with his side. You can see him on the sidelines. Hands in the air. Barnes into the middle here. Cancelo gun interception. Gundogan. Tielemans clips one in here. Laporte away. Another swing in by Leicester City to the far post. Harvey Barnes. Stones lets it run. Over to James Maddison. 93 minutes are up here. Referee blows the full-time whistle. City 1, Leicester City 0. Boy, did City have to grind that result out there. Referee shocking, says Andrew. Well, we got a result, didn't we, in the end? Not what we wanted, but we got a result in the end. It was a tough game. But a free kick from Kevin De Bruyne gets City the 3 points. And sometimes you've got to grind them out. Thought City performed better in the first half. Certainly better than they did in the second half. Leicester will be disappointed. Thank you very much for everyone for joining. Please like the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers. We're not far away. City now top of the Premier League table on 29 points. Arsenal, of course, with a win, would go back top. We are 1 point clear. Leicester City down in 17th position on 11. Just 1 point or 2 points above Leeds United in the relegation zone with 13 games played. Commentary made sure I didn't fall asleep to the meteor. Thank you very much. MK said 3-0. Not quite. Tough game. We'll see you all next time. We will be live for the next away game. I'm not sure when that is. I think it might be the Leeds United one. See you next time, everyone.